Today's Skull and Bones video is all about Pieces of 8, the do's and the don'ts of running your Helm Empire. Let's just get into it. Now, I don't have all of the answers or absolutes on what you should be doing for coin farming, for Pieces of 8 farming, but I will share with you what I've done and how much you can expect to make if you follow my route. And I'll tell you what's already what people are figuring out is that upgrading everything evenly. Let's just talk about that. That's something you should not do. You should not upgrade every single base, evenly. As much as you might want to, it is very detrimental to your Pieces of 8 per hour. You can see I'm making about 1,000 to 176 per hour. Now, I've been doing this for 7 days. For 7 straight days, I wake up, I farm the coins, and I upgrade the base. I've only spent some coins on a few ship pieces. That's it. Like, here's my upgrades. So, this one's up to level 16. This one's level 4, level 8. These are 1 because I don't have those territories. And this one's level 7. And then as far as leaderboards go, if I play all day long and farm coins, I can get down to rank 1,500 on the seasonal. And then when I wake up the next day, 3 to 4 to 5 hours later, I'm back up to rank 2,000. So this is where I'm floating, and this isn't good enough. I'm going to tell you right now, a better method for farming Pieces of 8 is, right now, the meta. I don't know if this will be fixed, I don't know if this will be changed, but what you want to do is you want to save up 5,000 coins and unlock the coast of Africa, and then you want to capture all the regions, which will take time. That'll take you a day or two. Once you have every region captured, the only one that you want to upgrade is this one called Haru Fu. And because if you upgrade to this one, it has the most trade routes that it's connected to, so it will produce the most per hour. And if you upgrade this to 10, it will produce 8,000 Pieces of 8 per day. Now, compared to my section here, I have a level 8 and a level 7, and everything else is level 4 and 5. This only produces 4,500 per day. Alright, so let's look at a comparison. Here's the level 4. This one is making 57 per hour, and it can store 110. This one's level 7. It makes 75 per hour. It can store 800. Well, this one is level 8, and it can store 1,400. The next level can store 3,000, and that's a 4,000 piece upgrade. So you may be wondering, well, what's better? Should I upgrade, the buildings, or should I upgrade the upgrades on this tab? And the clear choice answer is you should upgrade the buildings to 10 first. Like, don't even bother. Like, these upgrades, they're not additive. They are, they're not multiplicative, so to speak. So, for instance, let me find one. Like, let's see here. Increases the profit bonus by 10% on trade routes. Well, when I did this, my coins per hour went up by like 6, and this was when I had the whole zone unlocked. Okay. Whereas if I just upgrade this, well, it's going to be way more than 6. It's going to be way, way more. Like, you want to rush level 10 on your territories. Like, you want level 10, you leave everything at 1, pump one thing to level 10, and then feed it juniper berries, or feed it, whatever it wants, poppy seed or sugar cane. Whatever raw ingredient the bad boy wants, that's what you feed it. And then that is how you truly min-max it, because I'm going to tell you right now, when I start here and I do a little sailing route all around, it takes about 30 minutes to get this much after it's ready. Whereas if you just have one station at level 10 and you feed it, juniper berries, well then, like, every hour, you just sail down here, you sail back up, that takes a minute, and then boom, that's 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. So that's how you want to farm your Pieces of 8. But like I said, the meta right now, and until someone spreadsheets this out truly and really does the hard math to figure this stuff out, we don't know for sure. But right now, the top #1 players, they pump up Harufu. That's what they're doing. They're just pumping this up, and that's how they're doing it. Whereas, if you look over here at the East Indies, there's no other place that really has that many trade routes connected. So again, the meta right now is Harufu. If you really care about Season 1 and ranking up for some reason in this game, then this is what you want to do. You want to get Harufu, and you want to just pump the hell out of it. So again, that's going to take a lot of time because there's a lot of territories. Also, Gotta keep this fed, gotta keep it pumping. But yeah, that's the Pieces of 8 farm. That's my advice. And then once you have Harufu level 10, you know, then you come over to the upgrades, and then you pump the hell out of that, and that's gonna min-max Harufu. And then after that, if you really did want to sail around all of these, the problem right now, because the season hasn't started yet, you have to manually sail around and collect all the coins, and then manually deliver them back to St. Anne, or if you're up here, you can deliver it to whatever the town is. Tilak Pinjara. What a stupid name. What a dumb... Well, St. Anne's also really dumb. But essentially, you know, if you just pump Harufu, you fast travel right here to the Navigator's Cross, you go south, you take a one-way trip back to St. Anne, and then you bank 8,000 every couple of hours. It's really that simple. Whereas I'm making 4,500, just letting these things slowly build up and max out. Like this thing, okay, if you make 86 per hour and 1,400, how long is that? So 1,400 divided by 86. Was it even 86? It was, yeah, it was 86. So that comes out to be, what is the math on that? That comes out to be 16 hours. So that means every 16 hours, I can collect 1,400. Well, that sucks. Or you can collect like 8,000 every couple of hours if you're feeding Harufu over here, wherever. Yeah, there it is. So that's the meta. That's the current meta. And, yeah, so that's what the top players are currently doing. I just want to keep you informed, keep you updated. That's basically the whole video, man. And as far as leaderboards go, I mean, you know, who cares about your rank? All I care about is getting these sovereigns, even though I've run out of stuff to buy. Week 1, I am out of things to spend sovereigns on that matter. I'm not going to buy skins. Who cares about skins? No one's going to see or care about my skin in 10 years, right? I bought all the cannons. I've got, you know, 4 sets of those Durandal cannons. I've got all the other guns you could buy with the sovereigns. There's nothing left to buy with them. And then as far as Pieces of 8 goes, I do recommend that you save some up for when Season 1 does start. Because when Season 1 starts, you'll probably be able to buy the poison mortars. Like right now, the poison mortars, the only spot in the game is right down here at Dutchman's Camp. This guard tower, you see, look, check it out. It's the Fleet of Pestilence. I don't know if they meant to keep this in, you know, preseason, but this is a poison mortar tower. So you're going to be able to buy those when Season 1 starts, or maybe later on in the season, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and on the right side of your screen, there's a video you should absolutely click. And if you don't, then you're going to get those annoying door-to-door salesmen trying to sell you crap that are going to knock on your door. And I ended the video 2 seconds too early. Oh, man, there we go. Now we're over 8 minutes.